In this video, we are going to show you the 5 typical foods that you have to try in Ibiza. The island has a rich traditional Ibizan cuisine with centuries of Mediterranean peasant and fishing history, and at the same time a modern award-winning gastronomy scene that attracts chefs from all over the world. Let us go! Ibiza is not just party, it is also one of the Mediterranean gastronomic paradises. The traditional cuisine of the island was shaped over centuries by peasant life, known as cuisine pagesa, and by the fishermen of the small callus. Today, Ibiza has everything from the simplest chiringuitos on the beach sand to 3 Michelin star restaurants in the countryside. And best of all, most traditional dishes are still prepared at small family restaurants in the countryside, far from the tourist harbor areas. The first food you have to try is bouilli de pêche. Considered the symbol dish of Ibiza, it is a slow-cooked stew with Mediterranean fish caught the same day, such as grouper, scorpionfish, and snapper, with potatoes, garlic, saffron, and the local secret, the Ibizan sofrito. It is served in 2 courses. First, the fish with potatoes cooked in the broth. Then the broth is used to cook a paella-style rice known as arroz a banda. It is a robust, authentic dish and takes about an hour to be ready. The best places to try it are Restaurant El Bigotes at Cala Mastella, with tables literally on the rocks by the sea, Sacalera in Sacalera, and Es Boldado at Cala d'Ort, with views of Es Vedra. A portion costs between 40 and 70 euros per person. We have been there many times and it is simply impossible to visit Ibiza without this experience. The second indispensable food is sofrit pagès. It is the most traditional peasant dish of Ibiza, cooked from the leftovers of feasts and pig slaughters. It combines pieces of chicken, lamb, pork, sobrassada, which is the famous Balearic cured sausage, butafara, and potatoes, all slowly braised in a clay pot with garlic, herbs, saffron, and cinnamon. The result is a robust and aromatic dish that warms the soul. The best places are Restaurant Escaliu on the road to Santa Eulalia, Concaus in Santa Gertrudis, and Es Pins in Sant Joan. A portion costs between 25 and 40 euros per person. It is one of the dishes that most helped us understand the Ibizan soul. The third star food is paella served at a chiringuito by the sea. Here the experience is as important as the food. The local fishermen and cooks prepare authentic paellas with seafood caught on the spot, in giant pans outdoors, usually between 1 and 3 in the afternoon. The combination of saffron rice with shrimp, mussels, squid, and whitefish, eating barefoot on the sand with your feet in the Mediterranean, is one of the most memorable experiences on the island. The best chiringuitos are Cala Salada restaurant on the beach of the same name, Es Torrent in Es Cubels, and La Escolera in Es Cavalet. A paella for 2 people costs between 50 and 80 euros. The fourth typical food is flau, the most traditional dessert of Ibiza. It is a fresh cheese tart from the island flavored with fresh mint and anise, with a crispy base and a creamy, lightly perfumed filling that combines the saltiness of cheese with delicate sweetness. The recipe dates back to the Middle Ages, when Ibizan peasants prepared it for Easter and the San Juan festival in June. Today, you can find it at traditional bakeries and at countryside restaurants. The best places are Pasteleria La Atarazzana in Ibiza town and Forn Buenavista in Santa Eulalia. A portion costs between 5 and 10 euros. It is a unique dessert that you only find in Ibiza and Formentera. The fifth food we recommend is Hierbas Ibichenkas, more a drink than a food, but it is the liquid essence of the island. It is a traditional Ibizan liqueur made by macerating more than 15 local herbs, including mint, rosemary, thyme, star anise, lavender, and chamomile, in a base of aguardiente. The result is a deep green, sweet, herbal, and refreshing drink, served ice-cold or on the rocks as a digestive after meals. Each traditional Ibizan family has its own recipe, passed down from generation to generation. The most famous commercial brands are Mari Mayans, founded in 1880, and Familia Marie. A shot costs between 4 and 8 euros at traditional bars. It is worth buying a bottle as a souvenir. Besides these 5 main dishes, it is worth mentioning some other foods and drinks that are part of the Ibiza culinary identity. Greixonera is a dessert similar to bread pudding, made with kneaded ensaimadas, milk, eggs, sugar, and cinnamon. Simply irresistible. Café Caleta is an Ibizan drink based on coffee, brandy, cinnamon, and flamed lemon peel, perfect after dinner. Ensaimada, originally from Majorca but common throughout the Balearics, is a sweet spiral-shaped pastry, ideal for breakfast. And the Ibiza beach clubs are a gastronomic experience in themselves, with sophisticated menus and DJs playing live during lunch. It is also worth knowing the Ibizan wines, which many people are unaware of. Ibiza has had its own designation of origin since 1996, with traditional wineries like Canrich, Sakova, and Hibiscus, producing mineral whites with Malvasia grapes and elegant reds with monastrell. The wineries offer guided visits with tasting for 30 to 50 euros per person, and it is an incredible way to get to know the agricultural interior of the island far from tourist beaches. And for the best Chiringuito experience, it is worth heading up to the Salinas region, where legendary restaurants like Satrinxa and Beach House are located, with views of the ancient salt flats where artisanal salt has been produced since Phoenician times. Speaking of food, attractions, and tours, in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the site we always use to buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tours website in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great, including food tours through the interior of the island, visiting producers of olive oil, cheeses, and IBIZAN wines, which are an incredible way to try several of these foods in a single tour. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to put together our trips, with everything much cheaper: travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all the attractions, good and cheap hotels we have stayed at, cheap car rentals, and the global account. And the links already include automatic discounts, so save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. For those who want to do a food itinerary in Ibiza, the richest regions are the interior of the island, mainly the villages of Sant Joan, Santa Gertrudis, and Sant Carles, with authentic countryside restaurants serving cuisine pagesa, Ibiza Town, with the largest concentration of award-winning restaurants, and the eastern beaches with the best chiringuitos. It is also worth exploring Marina Bota with modern and award-winning restaurants, and where to stay to be close to all of this. Ibiza Town is the best starting point because it sits in the central region with car access to any corner of the island in less than 40 minutes, and dozens of award-winning restaurants on the medieval streets and at Marina Botafogo. We created this custom map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you cannot go wrong. And in the video description and here in the QR code, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels we have stayed at and recommend highly, including a hotel in Ibiza Town where we stayed for an incredible price, super well located near Dalt Villa, and with easy access to the best culinary options on the island. We saved a lot of money with that choice. 3 practical tips for eating well in Ibiza. First, book well in advance, especially the famous chiringuitos and award-winning restaurants. In July and August, they sell out weeks in advance. Second, try the cuisine pagesa in the interior villages. Far from tourist areas, it is cheaper and infinitely more authentic than harbor restaurants. And third, having lunch at beach clubs is an incredible experience, but check the minimum spend before booking, which can reach 150 euros per person in high season. And for those who are new here on the channel, you are very welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying it, subscribe here on the channel and like the video. That helps us a lot. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.